Chapter 12, Ignite Your Creativity, How to Spark New Ideas and Solutions. As we transition from exploring courage in our last chapter, where we learned how bravery pushes us beyond our comfort zones, we now arrive at creativity, a force that brings life to ideas, solutions, and dreams. Creativity isn't reserved for artists or musicians. It's something we all possess, waiting to be tapped into. It's the spark that turns ordinary situations into opportunities for innovation and growth. The power of creativity in daily life. Creativity plays a pivotal role in problem solving. Imagine Lisa, a project manager in a fast-paced work environment. Her team was stuck in a rut, struggling to meet a deadline under tight constraints. She could have followed the same routine approaches, but instead, she dared to think differently. She asked her team to toss out every idea, no matter how wild, until they hit upon a unique approach that not only met the deadline, but elevated the quality of the project. Lisa's willingness to be creative and think beyond the usual gave her team a breakthrough. Creativity is also about adaptability. Consider the global shift during the pandemic. Restaurants that were once focused on in-house dining had to pivot quickly. Some embraced the change with creativity by offering new, exciting takeout options, inventive delivery experiences, and even turning parking lots into makeshift outdoor dining areas. They didn't just survive. They thrived because they adapted creatively to a new reality. The importance of creativity goes beyond just surviving challenges. It allows us to innovate and move forward. Think about Alex, an entrepreneur who found himself up against stiff competition in the tech world. Instead of panicking or copying others, he started listening more carefully to user feedback. He blended his customers' needs with his own creative ideas and introduced unique features to his product. This leap of creative thinking didn't just set him apart. It led to major industry shifts. And then, there's the personal joy that comes from creativity. Mia, who used to paint in her younger years, set aside her passion as life got busy. Years later, she picked up a paintbrush again and rediscovered that channel for self-expression. This wasn't just about creating beautiful art. It was about rekindling a lost part of herself, experiencing fulfillment, joy, and a renewed sense of purpose. Creativity, in her case, became a pathway back to herself. Nurturing your creative spark. How then can we bring more creativity into our lives? The truth is, it often starts with allowing ourselves space to explore without fear of judgment. Think about moments when you've given yourself the freedom to experiment, even if it felt silly at the time. Whether you were scribbling in a notebook, playing around with a new recipe, or brainstorming ideas with friends. It's in those playful moments that creativity often strikes. Sometimes it's a matter of changing your surroundings. Imagine working in the same room day in and day out. It can dull your senses and stifle new ideas. But step into a different environment, a park, a cafe, or even a different room in your home, and suddenly the world looks different. New ideas start flowing, all because your mind has been given a fresh perspective. Exposing yourself to new experiences also feeds your creativity. You might not think a random art exhibit or a book about an unfamiliar topic would inspire you, but these encounters can unexpectedly connect the dots in your mind. It's like giving your brain more pieces to the puzzle of whatever challenge or idea you're working on. Lastly, don't underestimate the power of collaboration. When you bounce ideas off others, something magical happens. Each person brings their own creative energy into the mix, and the result can be an idea that's bigger and bolder than what any one of you could have come up with alone. Whether it's brainstorming with friends or joining a workshop, collaboration opens the door to creativity in new and exciting ways. A thought to consider. Think about your life. Are there areas where you feel stuck or uninspired? What would happen if you allowed yourself to think differently? Sometimes, the solutions we need are within us, waiting to be uncovered when we give ourselves permission to break free from old patterns. Creativity is a powerful force that can transform every part of your life. It can reignite your passion, improve your problem-solving abilities, and push you to think in ways you never have before. And it starts with something as simple as allowing your mind to wander or daring to try something new, even if it seems unconventional at first. If you found this chapter inspiring, don't forget to like, comment, and share your thoughts with us. Your feedback helps us keep creating content that empowers and inspires. And if you're ready for the next step in your journey, be sure to subscribe to our channel and stay tuned for the next video where we'll dive into mindfulness for beginners, the art of being present in a hectic world. Mindfulness is not only the key to managing stress, but also a tool to keep your creativity flowing. So make sure to check out the links in the description to learn more.